Hello everyone, I'm Disciple, part of Gaming Curios, and I got a chance to try out Blizzard's newest character in Overwatch, Sombra, so we recorded a little bit of footage from Blizzcon and then came straight home so that we can show you guys exactly what she looks like, how she plays, and what Sombra brings to the table. So unfortunately, we couldn't get an exact monitor capture of the game because, of course, these computers are only set up to demo Overwatch and the new character and maps and everything. And so we have to record in a slightly odd fashion, but we hope that you guys can still see what's going on. We did the best that we could, and we just wanted to show you guys Sombra as soon as possible because I know you guys are all dying to see her. And we've seen so many videos going up talking about her abilities, using the stuff from Blizzard's website, but no actual gameplay footage from real people. And so we're really excited that as far as we know that this is the very first. So here we have Sombra. Her left click is Machine Pistol. It's a fully automatic, short-range weapon, and when playing with it, it felt kind of like Tracer, where you have to be pretty close to really deal damage, but if you do get it into the head, you actually can deal a surprising amount of damage as long as you are up close. Her right click is Hack, and she holds it down, channels it, and if it completes without taking damage, she does disable their abilities. She can also hack health packs to make them spawn faster and disable them for her enemies. Her left shift is Thermoptic Camo. She becomes invisible and gains a huge boost of speed. However, if she attacks and deals damage or receives damage, then she will lose her invisibility. So it can't exactly be used to escape from a fight unless you are able to round a corner and juke out your opponent, but it can be used to get into a fight very effectively and flank your opponents. Her E is Translocator. She throws it down onto the ground and then can reactivate it at any point within the next 15 seconds to teleport back to her original location. So we can see there, I tried to use my stealth to get away. I didn't know at the time that taking damage would disable the stealth, and so he's able to continue seeing me, and Reinhardt's able to smack me down. Reinhardt does seem very strong against Sombra, just in being able to use your hammer to remove her from her stealth. Of course, Sombra can counter Reinhardt in the way that she can disable his shield with both her right click and her ultimate. And I will go ahead and tell you guys that her ultimate is EMP. It discharges electromagnetic energy, which destroys enemy barriers and shields, and it hacks all opponents that are caught. And of course, when they are hacked, it means they cannot use their abilities for a few seconds. Now, a lot of the timings and stuff aren't exactly clear. We are able to see some things, like the cooldown after you use your shift. If you are invisible for the full duration, there's a 6-second downtime, which actually seems a little insane, because you can use your shift over and over to traverse a map pretty quickly and very stealthily. So you can see there an example of a hacked health pack, and it seems very, very effective, especially on a map like this, which is pretty close quarters, when you can hack a health pack and deny that from your opponent and also enable that for your own team. However, Sombra is very vulnerable herself. She cannot stay in one spot shooting for very long, although she does have a decent health pool at 200. She just doesn't have a lot of ways to get out of a fight unless she uses her E, very similar to Tracer. It really feels, oh man. That was so the first game is going to be rough as a new hero, and pretty much everyone on my team was playing the new hero. She's really not a character that you want to have more than one of, which will never be a problem in competitive, but right now, of course, we're at BlizzCon. Everyone wants to try her out. So this is, me playing around with her abilities and just learning her. The other team went with a little bit more of a real composition, so we did have a hard time against them. But it was still really fun to just see how she worked and get to try this out. The ultimate, I didn't really understand how it worked this first time through. I didn't realize that it would disable abilities. I thought all it did was disable the barriers and shields. But another thing that it doesn't explain to you in the abilities is that when you do hack an enemy, it reveals whether or not they have their ultimate. So you'll get to see over your opponents if it shows that their ultimate is ready. We saw it over Reinhardt earlier there, and we'll see it a couple more times, either in this video or the next one. We did record a little bit more just so that we could get as much as possible to show you guys, because I know that I am super excited to see her. I am so happy to see how she works, and it was really fun to get to play her, and hopefully you guys are excited as well. I have no idea how good she'll be competitively. It does seem like she will take a lot of skill to play well, but it does seem like she has so much potential. I feel like anyone with a stealth mechanic built in and with so much potential mobility will just be able to be really strong in the right hands, potentially of top competitive players or of people that dedicate a lot of time to learning how to play Sombra. So a couple uses that you can use for your left shift and your E I thought were really cool, where you can throw your E into or behind the enemy team and then use your shift to go invisible. Then you can reactivate your E to jump to your teleporter, and it doesn't break your invisibility. So you can use that to flank the enemy team, potentially if they do have a stationary target like a Bastion, or a support that you need to take out like a Mercy. You can get in behind and take her out very quickly. Unfortunately, if you use your E to get into the fight, that means that you don't have it to get back out, but you might be able to have your stealth in time to get in there. Or if you do die taking out a Mercy and denying her resurrect, it might just be good enough. You can also flank behind the enemy team and use your EMP blast to disrupt an enemy shield. You can, potentially combo it with a Zarya. That's one thing that I really love. If you guys have ever seen me play, you know that I love Zarya. And if she can go in there and use her EMP just before Zarya uses her ultimate, then you don't have Zenyatta going into his Transcendence. You don't have Lucio breaking it down. You don't have Reinhardt being able to use his shield. And that sounds like a really, really powerful use to be able to enable your teammates to use their abilities without any disruption from the enemy team. You can also use your right click to cancel enemy ultimates. I wasn't exactly sure how it worked at first. I think I tried to do it at one point and I messed up. Say if Roadhog is ulting, you can channel your right click, and as long as you channel the full hack, you will stop his ultimate. The only issue is that if he hits you with any pellet from the ultimate, then it'll cancel your hack. Your hack doesn't go on cooldown unless you do hack something, but it does go on about a 15-second cooldown if you hack an enemy hero or a health pack. And so you do have to be careful that you do it from a safe spot. See right here, I tried to hack Roadhog, who is currently ulting. I do jump down here and I do a lot of damage, but I should have thrown an E before I dropped down there so I could get in, do damage, and then once I got low enough, use my E to get right back out. Similar to how Tracer plays. You'll see a lot of similarities to Tracer here. The fact that she does have this mobility, that she does have the ability to jump back to a previous location, but I do like that you can also use your E offensively. You can throw it into or behind the enemy team and then jump behind them. And it was really a lot of fun to try Sombra the first time. It really is tough when you have a full team of Sombras, especially when you don't know exactly what she does and how to play her. But it does seem like she just has so much potential to be able to use your left shift to dive into the enemy team, to flank, to disrupt. You can throw your E down, go in with your shift, disrupt, and then E back out. And then once your cooldowns are up, you do it again. And you can just do that over and over until hopefully you've taken out the enemy team or you've built up your ultimate and you're able to launch a full siege on the enemy team. But I'm so glad that you guys got a chance to watch this video and check out our very first Sombra gameplay preview. We hope you guys enjoy it and that you guys enjoy the rest of our BlizzCon coverage, and we will see you guys next time.
Who is Sombra? You'll never know. Adios.